Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So you guys, I don't know what you guys are expecting, but today's story is not like all fun and all because there's going to be some emotional moments, guys. I hope you're all ready because I am ready to cry and laugh. Honestly, I don't know who really sent me to attend the federal school in this Nigeria because it's so sad, really sad, but let me get back to the story. Okay guys, so story time. Hope you all are ready because I am. Alright, so back forward. I finished secondary school quite early and I was hoping I could be done with my university at 20 or 21. I didn't know what I was going to see. I did not know that federal university was hell. But nevertheless, now in federal university and I can't stop it. So you guys, I finished secondary school I think I finished 2015. I finished secondary school 2015. Very early, I know. So I don't know what happened. I didn't write jam that year, so yeah, I didn't write jam that year. So the next year I applied and I did the whole jam procession stuff. You guys, I was feeling the heat of university because I was opportune to stay with my brother in school for a while, like just to visit, because I was not doing anything at that point. I was basically useless. So I wasn't doing anything at that point in the house. I went to see my brother in school. So funny enough, where they posted me for jam because I registered late was at Imo State. I applied in Port Harcourt, which was university, but they posted me to Imo State. So I went there, and luckily for me, I have a brother that schooled there, so he could navigate his way through the thick forest it took me to write the exams. So we used bike, you guys. We used bikes to go into the place, and the bike was like, let me say 20 minutes on speed. 20 minutes. I don't know the college or the polytechnic they took us to, but like it was quite far. So you guys, I went and I arrived like 2 minutes before they started the exam. So when I went there, I finished writing. It came out like 2 days later because it was computer based and all. So I passed. I got like 200 and something. I did well for the course I needed. So going to write post-UTME, I went to University of Uyo. I did my post-UTME. It wasn't written. I don't know. They just go through your stuff and I think they'll just grade you from there or something. So I went and I returned, waited for the admission. I didn't get the admission. So there, I did not see my name come out because that was when I was even ginger to be checking my name. I didn't see my name. So my sister was like later in like 3 weeks after all the lists had come out, I was like, okay, no hope for me. So my sister was like, your name is out, and I was so happy, you guys. You know how painful, do you guys know how painful it is when you see your mates post something like physics 101 quite interesting in class, and they take a picture in class, and I'm like, God, why me? You guys, you don't know the depression that comes with not getting admission. Oh, I was so depressed, you guys. I was so angry. I was getting angry at every little thing. And to think that I didn't even really have anybody at home, just me and my mom at home at that point, because everybody was going to school. So it was just me and my mom. And that made it more difficult because I was bored and it was just me on Facebook at that time. So I was like, God, cry. I kept crying at every slight thing. Because I felt like, okay, because I'm not in school, Abby. Because I'm not in school, Abby. I kept crying. So you guys, my sister was like, your name is out. One day like that nobody even expected. Everybody had given up. So this is how everybody was happy. I'm sure you guys know the famous oil mill market in River State, Port Harcourt. If you know this place, please just give a thumbs up in the comment section, or just say yeah I do in the comment section. So when they said my name was out, because I felt okay, they had delayed in the admission at that point, and Mumi, I did not check when they said my name was out, because I was very relaxed since I had a sister there and all, and she's the one that told me. So I was like, okay. So something drastic happened. Like I said, something drastic happened. And that was how I went to the oil mill market. I was scavenging. I got things. I and my mom, we got new this, new that. My mom got me a new box. To show how happy everybody was, because I was really down that period when I was at home. So my mom too was happy. That was happy she get home. So we went to the market, we got things, prepared for school. So I traveled to the Unio. So you guys, where the story starts, main. I was attending lectures, yeah, and I was like, why are my lectures funny? They're not really what I thought they were. Do you get? Okay, because I actually got a supplementary form at that point before I got the admission. Supplementary form to insurance. So okay, my sister got it for me, and they sent me to her to do a depreciation and everything since she was already in Unio. So she got it for me and everything. Okay, my name didn't come out in supplementary list. So I was attending this class. I supplemented for insurance instead of banking and finance. So I was attending this class here, and we're not even up to 40 students. And I'm like, are you sure I'm in the right class? I doubted myself at some point, but since it was in the university building, I was like, okay, maybe they didn't admit much students this time around. That one was not just all. Later on, I noticed that the kind of people that were attending my class were like old people, and I'm like, these days, is it that people are finishing school late? I mean, people are getting admission late. I was not like, okay, maybe they want to admit these old people first before they admit the younger people like me. That's why they wasted time. My own was just a miracle. You guys will not understand the pain. Do you know that I even gave testimony that I got admission? Hey. My mom was like, you have to testify. You don't know what God has done for you. This dying minute, you got admission. And I'm like, okay now. So that it's not be as if I'm ungrateful to God now. God, thank you. So I testified. I was in a fellowship, like in school at that time. I went and gave testimony and everything. So like 3 weeks to 1 month after I had gone to that school and I started lectures and started noticing all these things, I kept hearing you know you are a diplomat, you know you are a diploma student. Like when the lecturers are like teaching and all, I actually hear, you know, you're a diploma student. So I thought, okay, a diplomat. I was raising shoulders and all. But I know in my school they call history students diplomats. I'm like, okay, am I getting it wrong? I'm not even in arts, talk more of I'm in business administration, for crying out loud. So, and I was still going to school, sha. And this is another thing. Our lectures were always towards evening. So I went and I asked my sister. My sister was like, nah, don't worry, that's how lectures used to be. Sorry for the stress. Alright, okay. So I kept going to school and going to school. Fast forward to that 3 weeks or 1 month's time. In the hostel where I was staying, because I was staying in the hostel then, one girl came in to visit one of my roommates, and she was like, I don't like this, my insurance department. And me too, I was like, I'm also in insurance. Will this girl be my classmate? Because I had not known my classmates at that time, so I just wanted to do like, okay, classmates greeting and all. So I was like, hi, I'm also in insurance too. She was like, oh really? I said yes. And I'm like, when did you resume? I've not seen your face before. I now told her I resumed like 3 weeks ago. So I was like, why? That was late. That means you missed so test. You missed so test. So me, I was all like panicking. I was like, okay, please give me your note. Let me copy. Do this, do this, do this. So she gave me a few of the notes that she was with at that point. I copied all of them, my dear. And trust me, that time I used 1 week to copy all of 1 week. Is even too much. I used days to copy all those notes, all of them, all the courses. I used few days to copy all of them, and I was reading it, you know. I was reading the whole notes and everything. So 1 week passed. I have not seen this girl in class. So I went to meet my roommate that she came to visit, and I was like, sorry, can you call your friend again? I just want to ask her some few things, because this thing that I'm copying in this note and what I'm hearing in class is not the same thing, and I've not been seeing her in class too. Is she okay? And you know that I was going to ask a story of my downfall and premium tears. So she told me, okay, no problem. So my roommates called her and was like, how far? Why have you not been going to class? She said, she's in class now that you're waiting for a lecturer. I hurried up. I had my bath, sharp. I heard this thing from the girl. I got the venue for the class from my roommates then, from the girl. So I rushed to the venue. So we had the class and all. I was like, I've never seen these faces. I told the girl, I've never seen these faces before. And so she was like, are you sure this is supposed to be your department, insurance? I was like, yes. So the good thing is that she followed me back to the hostel, and she said I should bring my my JAM admission letter and everything, and my credentials. So I brought everything, like my school fee receipt and everything. I brought everything. I showed her. She was like, no, you are in diploma. You are not a student like us. I was like, I was like, are you okay? How do you say I'm not a student? Stop saying that thing. You know, now we're talking. I was like, I don't know, I'm not a student. But inside me, I was having that thought that I was the one that was not a student, because how would I be having classes with like people that are old enough to be like my father, my mother? And then I was joining her class that one, so I was seeing my mates, and we were almost like 100 and something in class, which is supposed to be like that in the federal university, you know. So at that point, I knew that it has been for me, because you know how sweet it is when you get admission. You tell your friends, I got admission. In which school? You. Oh, nice, congratulations. They even post you on Facebook and tag you, congrats my dear friend. Which mouth will I use and tell them that it was a mistake? The admission was a mistake. So I had to do my findings first before I call my parents to cry to them. So I went and asked one lecturer like that, and then she was explaining to me. She was like, okay, there's something we call diploma in insurance in the school. In diploma in insurance, you do this it's a program. You do it for 2 years, and then if you do very well, the school will grant you admission into 200 level. That's after doing it for 2 years. I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no. So I met like my senior colleagues in that diploma. I was like, okay, how is this thing? Like, they were like, this thing is not guaranteed in this school. 100 people might do very well and they just pick like 5. So that's what gave me premium headache and premium tears. So I called my mom. I was like, Mommy, look at this thing. I don't get admission anything. I cried out. That was like my most dreadful moment in school. I cried out. Before I say cried out, I cried out my life, because you can imagine doing a program for like 2 years and then they will not pick you, and then you have to write them all over again. After that 2 years has gone, God, I was like, oh no. So that's how my admission, I realized my admission was not the admission I was thinking it was. So I cried to my sister. I was like, why did you tell us at home that I got admission? Why did you know? My sister was like, calm down now, calm down, this is better than you staying at home and crying. So I let that pass and all. So here I am. So the next year, 2017, I had already started backsliding in that diploma, because I was not doing it with my mind again, because seeing all those big people in my classes, and apart from big people, seeing the fact that I had to, like, it wasn't guaranteed, it was already like, oh, this is bullshit for me. So I was already backsliding, even if I was still doing well. So I was like, okay, let me write JAM 2017. So that was when I wrote JAM again, and by God's grace, I got admission that year. At 2017, and the admission still came late. The admission came together with the last set. I came together with the last set of admitted people. I was like among the last 3 people they admitted into school. But thank God I got admission. So this is like my sad admission story, admission gone wrong story. So if you are trying to process your admission in school, this story is not to discourage anybody and all. If you're trying to get admission into any school of your choice or anything, you're trying to write JAM and you're not passing, you're smart, my dear. It's not your fault, okay? It's just our educational system being somehow. So this is my advice to you. Just continue trying. There's no time that it's too late. I already planned out things in my head. Okay, I'm going to finish now, I'm going to save now, and I'm going to do this now. So but it didn't work out that way, and it doesn't mean it still not work out in a good way. It will. Here I am in my final year now in University of Uyo. So don't be depressed. Anytime you're sad, just watch this video and know that different people are even going through more worse circumstances than you are. I have a friend that I've written JAM for like 4 times and she just got admission now. So like, your own is not different. Just keep trying and trying and trying and trying. I know that that staying at home thing is not easy, you guys, but just try. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed every part of my gist, my admission gist. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, like, share, comment, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you are a new subscriber, I love you with my whole heart. I feel like giving you my mango. If you are an old subscriber, thank you for sticking with your girl. Love you. I'm going to have more gist and more gist and more gist. I'm sure you guys are waiting for one particular gist. I'm going to give it to you guys at the right time, okay? So do well to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified anytime I post a new video. Thank you all for watching once again. I love you all. Bye.